Hi everybody, it's Steve, advisor board member and former chief HR officer. Today's quick take is on being efficient versus being effective. Thank you to one of my favorite CFOs for suggesting this topic. And as I started to think about it, what occurred to me is this is a great frame for this whole discussion and debate about AI and how it affects individuals and their jobs. So think about it this way when we compare being efficient versus being effective. When it comes to efficiency, AI is your friend. AI can help us become more efficient in any number of different things. When it comes to being effective, not so much. Effectiveness is about you and your insights and what you bring to the game, and about you seeing the next thing forward and you being there to help the organization and your boss with some insight. Efficiency asks, how can I do this better, cheaper, faster? And maybe at a decent standard. Effectiveness asks, how do I win? How do I break through? Efficiency sometimes, many times, is just about a function or a single piece of the org chart, where effectiveness tends to be about the success of the whole and how we all add up together. I could have the best HR function and the most efficient, doing whiz-bang things, but if the company's going down the toilet, who cares? Efficiency tends to stay in its lane and get hyper-focused on activities. Effectiveness, however, it looks for the upstream and downstream and long-term effects of those activities. So, when you ball all that up, there's a couple of questions and things to look out for. Number one, watch out for efficiency initiatives, and this is most of them, that go after one chunk of the organization and try to manage that efficiency within that chunk. It's okay, and those things need to be done, and all of us need to be doing it every single day. But if you study the early pioneers of process improvement, like Edwards Deming, there were many more, they would all talk about putting the customer first, and that any value add has to eventually benefit the customer. And if we get too focused and too down into one function, it's gonna not happen. Next, watch out for anyone, someone, some zealot, some leader that's put in charge of a new initiative that starts the efficiency initiative and says something like, some of you that are performing at the highest level are gonna have to take a step back. That's BS. And really, if we have great AI tools, they should be helping us sort through that little conundrum. It's about bringing everybody up to the best standard in any initiative about efficiency or effectiveness. And it should never be about dumbing everybody down to somewhere in the middle that's acceptable. And if anyone's telling you that, they're wrong, and we have to find diplomatic ways to stand up and say, this whole discussion and debate needs to be about winning and being the best. That's my 2 cents and quick take for today. Thanks for watching.